Hey everybody, welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2, and Burger was talking about how he hates the AVGN movie.
The fact, for being such a he's literally like Cinemaster, oh, I'm a big movie buff, I love movies, you know.
He broke out into Scatman John?
Yeah, he really did, but...
What the fuck? Why did he do that?
Because he's that much of his own ass about being a film buff.
You think you think he would call it cape shit? Because he reviews, he's not like a cinephile.
No,
like,
he wouldn't call it cape shit, but
no.
he thinks that he knows movies. There's a difference between being like an E-rich type and then somebody who knows and enjoys movies or thinks that they know movies. Which is something that pisses me off. The people who are just like, well, why should I be expected to turn my brain off? Why should I turn my brain off? I watch movies. You should make a piece of art every time or you're fucking Hitler. Like...
Who are you? What is this?
There's a ton of people who do that. And
what is this straw man? What are they trying to say? I don't even get the argument you're making.
Digibro made a video about this.
Can you just boil the argument down to its essence? Because I don't even know what you're saying.
The fact that I would have to stop caring about good filming techniques or good plot lines to enjoy the movie makes it a bad movie, and it's a bad movie not deserving of enjoyment.
Okay, is there like an example of what movie you would enjoy, but they're telling you shouldn't enjoy?
Any Marvel movie, because...
But Marvel movies have a lot of technical care put into them and shit, so that doesn't even count.
No, but like but you know they're gonna win. So why even bother going?
What do you know? You don't? I didn't know that Thanos was gonna win.
No, but like for the majority of
Baron
these movies,
Zemo won in Civil War.
For the majority of like Iron Man and everything, you know...
I didn't know that Iron Man was gonna say "I am Iron Man" at the end of Iron Man and expose his because the crazy thing about that was until then the only superhero movies that we really had were like the Spider-Man trilogy and shit, and the main plot of all of those films is the superhero does not want to have his identity known because it'll ruin his life. So then this brand new Marvel shit comes out and Iron Man. I'm fucking what 13 years old in the theater. I've never seen a superhero say, oh yeah, I am Iron Man. And then that's how they end the movie? That's revolutionary shit. They're telling me that I shouldn't enjoy that because it's cape shit?
No, but I'm talking like all the other movies.
It broke the conditioning!
It broke new ground!
It made the frogs gay!
A-T-S-T! But, yeah.
Iron Man made the frogs gay.
Not Iron Man, but you know what I fucking mean, you dick.
I don't know what, like DC movies should be shit on because they really should.
Because it's another movie, it's formulaic. Man gets superpowers, man defeats, villain says, I'm gonna take over the world, villain gets booped, happy ending. Which, yes, didn't happen in the latest Avengers movie, but it had happened in fucking Black Panther.
Oh, yeah.
It happened in Black Panther, it happened in Thor Ragnarok, it happened in Thor the Dark World, it happened in Thor, it happened in fucking The Incredible Hulk.
Wait, so are you saying that Digibro said that we shouldn't like that movie because it's a formula? Did he? I don't think he said that.
He actually has a movie that says...
Or a video?
Yeah, he actually has a video ranting about it, turning your brain off. I can't turn my brain off.
Yeah, but he specifically said that about Marvel movies?
No, but like that's just... You told me to give you an example, and that's the broadest example.
Yeah, but like,
that I can think
like
of.
the example like that he gave.
Probably some fuck shit anime, like Sword Art Online.
Because like I remember when... Guardians of the Galaxy 2 came out, him and Jess went and saw it, and they said it was like the best fucking movie ever.
Yeah, I'm not talking about for them. I'm talking about anime, like
Dude,
Sword
you
Art
suck
Online.
at this level.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
I literally don't know what's going on. I just got a game over.
I thought this is a game from your childhood.
Yeah,
you have to start all over now.
No.
Oh. Well, I hope you figure it out because this is getting even frustrating for me, and I don't even know what's happening.
Understand. I don't know where the last fucking monster is.
Oh. Well.
But,
so
yeah.
what is the point we're talking about here?
I'm trying to talk about AVGN, but for him to make a script that fucking shitty, that utter garbage, and you know...
Why do you think that the script was shitty and garbage?
It had no fucking concept of what it was trying to tell. He had like 80,000 ideas that were just utter garbage. Like, there's that scene in the beginning where the African-American child nerd is talking about the great, what was it, the great egg sandwich or the great peanut butter sandwich in the sky.
I think it was a bologna sandwich.
Yeah, the great bologna sandwich in the sky, and then like a Cyberman-looking fucking monster.
That wasn't even at the
monster
beginning.
movie.
That was like thrown in halfway through the movie.
Yeah, he just automatically, just out of nowhere, brings in this fucking lore. And then it comes in at the end, and then he has a cat fight in there with the woman, and then he's like trying to subvert your expectations by having the nerd and the fucking the nerd chick fucking be all flirty with each other, and then he has the E.T. plot line with the alien plot line, but then the Doomsday Monster plot line, but then Big Corporate is trying to make shitty games, the main games plot line. But he's also running away from his fame plot line, and it's just like, calm the fuck. There it is. I gotta get on that one. It's like, calm the fuck down, dude.
Well, I'll say this. I think a problem that a lot of first-time filmmakers have is that they really do have way too many ideas, because they've been probably dreaming of making movies their whole lives. So they have a lifetime of ideas that for some reason they want to jam all of them into this first film. Like it's really unfocused. And in the writing world, Burger, I don't know if you've ever attempted writing a novel before, have you? If you have, I need to read it.
I've had ideas, but like, no.
They say that you should write your first novel and then be proud that you did it, and then fucking scrap it, throw it away. Do not release your first novel. Maybe like come back to it later for ideas, but generally speaking, your first novel, you might think it's the best shit ever, but it's probably utter fucking garbage.
That's true for musicians too.
Use it as practice for writing a novel, and then your second novel should be your first novel.
I never released my first rap song.
Yep.
Ever.
Same thing with me. My first 3 novels will probably never see the light of day unless I make videos mocking them. The Triflers was my 4th novel, and that was the first time I felt like it was worth actually releasing to the public. So I think that the problem these movie people are having is that, you know, their first book, their first novel is their first movie, but they can't throw it away because they spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on it, which is not a problem in the writing world, because every book I wrote, I didn't cost a dime. So yeah, maybe if James makes another movie, it'll be better.
But that's my problem. He doesn't think that's his first movie. He painted himself as like, I've been making movies for years. I know movies. I'm a movie buff. My passion is he has a fucking replica Blockbuster in his fucking basement.
But you seem to be painting him with more of like an egomania than I think he has. He seems very...
No, but like...
I think he's self-aware of the quality of his stuff.
No, he thinks it's good. He
Has he said that he thinks that the movie is like amazingly good?
He's never got out public because, you know, he's not a fucking idiot and is gonna start fighting with his fans who think the movie's shitty.
Yeah, he's self-aware.
But I doubt it's as self-aware. And like, he was proud of it before he was making it, before he knew the reception.
I mean, I would still be proud of pulling off a massive multi-year thing, even if it is like not that great. You can still be proud of that, can't you?
The thing is, it's not that it
like I wouldn't be proud of my gameplay if I were you, because you fucking suck.
I'm fucking ranting. But it was garbage. That movie was garbage. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I hated that movie, and I tried to. I got sheep over into AVGN, and we binged all the episodes, and then we stopped watching the movie after like 30 minutes because it's horrible.
There was too, and like he's trying to make homages to too many things. Like why are you blowing up miniatures during this final battle with some random Deus Ex Machina god that you pulled out of your fucking ass? And then the cat fight on like the Eiffel Tower or whatever, and then the alien spaceship falling off the cliff.
Yeah, it all lacks focus, which is why he needs to make another movie.
I do know something that he did say. People who criticize the special effects, he says it's supposed to be shitty because it's a B movie. And
you don't like that?
It's not intentionally shitty. It's shitty.
Well,
I'm sorry.
We did that with Monkey Jones. Do you think ours is not intentionally shitty? It's just shitty? Like when we obviously throw ketchup at the wall for
but that's
blood splatter.
intentionally shitty.
Well, yeah, that's what AVGN is saying he did with like the miniatures and the effects.
I don't think he did though. I mean, it's easy to say that in hindsight, like with the Tommy Wiseau. But yeah, I that's just my opinion. I don't really know for that statement.
He's such a big fan of B movies. I think he knew what he was doing and he wanted to emulate those. Like when he has the miniature of the van just like drive off a cliff like it's a toy, and then like he blows it up with fireworks. Like, if he didn't actually think it would look realistic, I think he wanted it
with the miniatures
to give like with that style,
the
you know,
green screens and all that.
He likes that aesthetic of like shitty looking B movie stuff.
But the green screens and all that, I don't think he intentionally made the green screens look that shitty.
Yeah, probably not.
So
it didn't really look
for
like
the miniatures. Yeah, I'll give it that. Like when he just threw a fucking like mannequin off to have the black guy fall.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that is intentional for sure.
That was really funny. What was the point we were trying to make before we went into this shit?
That to paint yourself as such a movie buff and then release something that shitty.
Yeah.
That's like if I made a classical piece and it was just like utter garbage.
And
after all this shit I talked about going to music school.
But I think the reason why you brought that up because you said I should know my budget before I jump into making this movie that I'm talking about.
Yeah, because that movie was too big for its britches. He had too many ideas, too many special effects, too many plot lines, and he only had like what, 250?
Yeah. So I'm given this random $1 million budget to make a movie. Is the prompt from 4 episodes ago.
Yeah.
I have 2 movie ideas in my mind. One is, of course, the Elliot Rodger dark comedy life story that I think I could do something with. It would be probably too difficult to do on a $1 million budget because when you make a movie that takes place at a certain time period, you gotta, like this would take place in, the early 2010s.
Yeah.
So immediately, any technology, any cars, anything that existed.
You gotta go get a Razor, a Motorola Razor and shit.
Yeah, when it has to take place at a certain period in time, you can't work with what you got. You gotta spend money to make yourself exist in the past, first of all, and just getting all the actors and getting the BMW and shit. I don't know if I could do that for $1 million. The shitty B movie idea that I would make is to elaborate on the God and Jesus show and make the God and Jesus movie and take the plot line I had for that original season of the show that I never completed and just turn it into a movie. I think I could easily do that for.
Shit, we could do that now.
Well, we could do that for $1,000.
Yeah.
But for $1 million, I think I can make something kind of funny and maybe even get some professional actors in there that aren't us.
I think if you got $1 million, you would want to make up a new movie idea instead of just doing the God
Yeah,
and Jesus.
yeah.
movie.
Those are the only 2 movie ideas I have now. But if I had the $1 million, I have no idea what I would come up with.
You'd come up with something.
I'd probably just go back to the same old fucking. It's always just like a retribution plot line where the one outcast who is downtrodden on it.
Triflers the movie.
Well, that's what that would be. Is the one outcast who's downtrodden and shit on, who and things happen, and then it ends with him wanting to kill people.
Yeah.
It's like my only gimmick right now. So I don't know if I would make the $1 million version of that, or if I would try something completely different and then probably fail.
Even
terribly.
so, $1 million for movies
It's
technically
nothing.
isn't really that much.
Yeah, it's fucking nothing. Or maybe I would do the smart thing that Sheep was talking about. And
just start a business, buy a tech
well,
company.
no, try to make a movie that I could actually sell, and maybe sell it to Netflix for $2 million and actually make a profit.
And then you have something on your resume. And then more people will give you money based off the success of that movie.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'd pull a Rian Johnson and make some, he made Brick for I think $50,000, and then now I can do Looper. Now I can do fucking Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I don't think of myself as a filmmaker like that. This is like a one-time project. I don't want to start a film career because I don't think of myself as an actual director. I think I would be actually quite bad at that because it's really about managing people, and I'm more of just the ideas guy. I'm not.
Where is this dream career path going? What's the?
I was just gonna keep making Mumkey videos.
What's the milestones? Just $1 million subs and then the same shit.
No, you don't want, my milestones are paying my rent every month.
You know what I mean?
No, that's my only. Every month the milestone.
You gotta have aspirations.
That's my aspiration. Is that by creating the art and living the lifestyle I want, I can live and afford things. That's it for me.
You don't want to get 1 million subs?
No. Rusty has 1 million subs and he's no better off for it. He's not any happier than I am with it.
Well, that's because he pigeonholed himself into a knife game box.
Yeah.
You ended the anime reviews and said, no more.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if I make that much more money than Rusty. His Patreon is lower than mine, I think. His videos on average get, I think, maybe 2 or 3 times more views.
iTunes and Bandcamp sales, though.
Yeah, he's got the music stuff going for him.
The music is always selling.
But in terms of just YouTube straight up Patreon and YouTube ad rev, I think we might be making about the same amount of money. But he does make a lot more thanks to his music sales and all that. So I don't really it'd be cool to have 1 million subscribers, but it's not really my goal. It's not something I really think about. I just care about constant growth. Just standard growth. I don't want it to go down. You know, like I don't want it to be actively decaying like the series. You know, the Rise, Fall, and Decay. I don't want to ever hit the decay stage.
Yeah.
Where it's like Rich Alvarez levels of not only are my subs going down, but my view counts are at 50.
To be fair, you painted Rich Alvarez as like this tragedy of an inevitability, but given his what was it, a game review or a movie review?
Did I say it was an inevitable decay?
Yeah, you said that this is your 15 minutes of fame, and one day you will end up like.
Oh, you mean
Rich
like
Alvarez.
I'm saying that me becoming like him is the inevitability,
Yeah.
not that he was, because he definitely
Yeah.
wasn't. He could have saved his
he
channel. He
could've.
chose not to.
There was a lot. There are and continuing to be a lot of mishaps on the choices.
Let's elaborate on this Rich tangent on the next episode. Hey, thanks everybody. See you next time.